All right, we're on repair tip for State Farm to determine the repairability of the shingle. State Farm came out and paid for several wind damaged crease shingles and wrote for repair, so we're going to determine if the roof is even repairable. So claim number is going to be 1183, G as in Gator, 905, B as in Bravo. It's currently 80 degrees. Today is April 29th, and it's roughly around 5:05 p.m. A couple things we're going to be testing for to see, again, according to, and I'll have it attached below when I send all this in my video, in my report. I'll also attach what we use to determine if shingles are even repairable. The National Association of Forensic Engineers have built a report to determine the composition shingle, asphalt shingles repairability assessment. So we're going to be testing for a couple things. We're going to test for granular loss. Is there currently granular loss now? Is there more granular loss once we start manipulating the shingle for repair? Is there mat transfer? Is there going to be material transfer? Not so much on the shingle that's being repaired, but along the courses above it that are going to make it harder for it to seal down, or impossible. Creases, tears, one more that I'm going to add, nail fastener pull-throughs, and then we'll attach all that in our report. So here's the shingle that State Farm has agreed to needs to be repaired. So we're going to test first, is there excessive granular loss? I mean, it's a little older of a roof, but gently brushing it, you can hear and see some of the granulars falling off. Take some photos as well. And then here's our control area. So again, some, but it is to be expected as it is a hot day and it's a little bit older of a roof. So in order to remove this shingle, we are going to have to remove, to unseal, break the seal on these above it, along with the other two courses, to remove all the fasteners. And we'll start. So this one, obviously, seal's already broken. And again, I'm going to take photos as well for my photo report. It will be attached. Going to be pretty gentle here. Again, not ripping, pulling. Just trying to see as best as possible if the shingle is repairable. So 4 shingles in a nail in each, 4 nails in each shingle. So there should be one right here, and then right there as well, and then none right there. I'll have to remove these two. This one. Using industry standard tools. Here's a failure point that we'll take a picture of. Fastener pull through. The shingles pulled through the fastener, meaning that according to building codes, which I'll attach, and manufacturer installation instructions, nailing a shingle, nailing a fastener back in that hole, it's going to cause leaks in the future. Fasteners out. Come right out. And then we'll have to find this fastener. Pull it out. Set this off to the side. Take a couple photos. Of what we just done. And here's the temporary shingle for now that we'll be putting in its place. Again, we removed 7 fasteners, but we're going to replace 8. Now, in order to properly nail these new fasteners according to manufacturer's installation instructions and the journal entry that I will apply to my email, we are going to need to get these fasteners flush and even. So in order to do that, this is the angle of clearance that I'm going to need to drive these new fasteners. So we'll get started. Here, well. Fasteners. Here as well. Here. All right. Make sure that we got all the fasteners where we need them. Okay. And so again, there's a couple pull-throughs. But first, we'll go back and check now that this is completed. Is there more granular loss now than there was? And there is a little bit. I mean, these, you can hear them. Again, gently brushing. Again, go over our control area. Pretty much same as before versus here. And you can see several creases already. We'll go ahead and highlight everything, put it in our photo report, count up all our failure points, and then submit everything in. Thanks, guys.